Welcome to HKM TV podcast. We may understand the life of the apostles, but a lot of times we might not know about them. The apostles, their lives teach us many life lessons. So tonight, let us join together in listening to another teaching on the life of the Apostle Peter from
Peter and the Gospel. The days following after Jesus' crucifixion, Peter lost all hope and filled with self-disappointment. Peter must have known that Jesus came back to life because he ran to an empty tomb when he heard that Jesus' body was gone. And there were other reports from other disciples that they have been and seen Jesus. But instead of meeting with the disciples to discuss these sightings of Jesus, Peter was hanging out with Thomas the doubter, doing the things he used to do, fishing. Jesus knew exactly where Peter was and how to reach him. The final lesson Jesus taught Peter was the gospel. In John chapter 21, we see how Jesus reconciled with Peter. All Jesus did was to show Peter that he forgave him for his betrayal. One can sense the progressions of the conversation between Jesus and Peter. Jesus asked Peter the same question 3 times to show that Peter was still Jesus' man. Peter knew what Jesus was asking him to do and accepted it. Church history says that Peter was crucified at the cross for preaching the gospel. At Peter's request, Peter was crucified head down because he was not worthy to be crucified the same way Jesus was. Peter was broken after his betrayal, but Jesus forgave him. Peter fully understood the grace he received and thus completed the work Jesus gave him, even unto death. How will Peter teach the gospel of grace if he never experienced grace? Would Peter have gone forward unto death if he didn't have this experience? You and I, we all had similar experience as Peter. If we didn't have them, we wouldn't know the full and complete grace of God. How deep, how wide God's love is for us. The knowledge of the grace we received solidified our commitment to God's purpose for us. Dear Jesus, thank you for saving me. I know that it's my sins that put me in the situations that I cannot bear to face you, but you didn't leave me there. You came to my rescue and saved me. Help me to lead others who might be hurting from their sin against you to know the saving grace of our Lord Jesus. Amen.
We learned a very valuable lesson from Peter's life today, but a more valuable lesson than this is putting the learning into life practice. Thank you for joining us today. Please join us again next week for another episode on the life of the Apostle Peter. May God bless you.